back to the
But we digress.
podcast or YouTube channel or whatever.
We don't know what. She'd have an idea. I haven't a clue.
But we're back, and we are excited to be back. We took a little bit of a break for the holiday because it was a little cuckoo machu.
Yeah.
But good.
Yeah,
I mean, you get to
nice.
see your family, and I get to see my kids, and it was all good. But yeah, things like that can, I don't know, take it out of you. But the good news is we're back, and I know that everybody has been really concerned.
Oh, yeah, we want to announce we're not dead. That just so assuage those fears.
Well, and it's not that we've ever passed. It's that we would be dead.
Yeah, we don't, no passing.
Carla doesn't believe in saying anything other than he's or she is dead. Like there's no passing or no going home to be with the Lord or transition peacefully in the sleep. It's like dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Call a spade a spade. You're dead.
So the good news for all of our 26 followers or however many followers we have, we're not dead. We're back. So I know.
Oh, joy.
Full of fun things to talk about. So speaking of dead, that's actually a good segue because across the street this morning, early this morning, I saw somebody putting cones out. I was like, what's going on? There's an estate sale. I don't know. I feel I get it. And like when my parents were dead or dropped dead, they literally kind of did drop dead, but 16 days apart dropped
Calling
dead.
a spade a spade.
It is, but they had an estate sale too. But I just find it so unsettling. Like you're dead, so you're not there. So it shouldn't matter if people are like judging your stuff. But it was creepy this morning. Literally, I saw that they'd put the sign up. I went online. The estate sale guy, he's very well respected here in our area and does things very, very professionally. And the woman who passed, who's dead, I've seen her kids multiple times. And so
who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Here I am talking dead. So, it started at 9, but there were literally people sitting in lawn chairs waiting to get in. And it was like once the garage door opened, it was like somebody going into Disneyland. It was the creepiest thing.
Yeah, but what would you do if the kids don't want that stuff? You have to get rid of it.
No, I'm not saying that there's not a place for all that stuff for like the estate sales. I think those are important, but I just get creeped out. But I did go over after my walk, and let's see, what can I tell you? This is the fun thing about that. You can always we didn't know her. In fact, I think she was quite elderly, I believe, and wasn't even outside very much anymore. And so we had maybe seen her once, getting in and out of a car with a son or daughter. But my God, can you freaking understand somebody's whole life by an estate sale?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that's true. By possession.
She loved Christmas.
Okay.
There were your favorite things in droves there for Christmas that we could have bought. In fact, I should have bought you one because they were really cheap.
No, I am downscaling Christmas big time.
But you wouldn't want another nutcracker?
Oh, God, no. I think I saw the nutcracker maybe one too many times in my childhood. I have now I put them out for Christmas, used to, for my children, because they love them. I can't abide them. They scare the bejesus out of me. At the wine shop we go, they had some nutcrackers. I would turn them around so they weren't looking at me. I'm all right with the back of their heads, but those are nasty-looking creatures.
We were sitting in, the wine shop that we go to has a front area with the counter and chairs, and that's where her and her husband have their monogram chairs. And then there's a back part that we call the senior center because we all hang out there. And it was hysterical because you guys had just left, and Robert, my husband, and I were just walking up to the front, and the nutcracker was turned.
Yep. That's how you can tell I've been in the shop.
You can tell Carla's been in the shop because the nutcracker has been turned.
And I'm even getting some of the people who work there
to turn it around.
They see me come in the door. Nutcracker turn. I don't know what the hell the Nutcracker's still doing. We're past Christmas.
I was going to say
down.
that's a bigger question.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Mary about that. But anyway, so she liked Christmas. She had all these nutcrackers and all this ornaments and stuff. She what else did I notice? She had some beautiful, it looked like family pieces, like family, like beds and dressers and
furniture.
Furniture that were old. You could tell that they were old. Some quilts and then a bunch of clothes. And that just
Ooh.
like, I
why would they sell you clothes?
I don't know, but you know what? So when my mom died, I did schlep around. My ex-husband really hated this, and I kind of get it now, but I was so heartbroken over the loss of my mom that I did sleep in her pajamas.
Okay.
For a couple of weeks after
lovely,
she died.
The attachment, the emotion, but that's creepy.
Yeah, but I finally had to let it go.
Yeah,
I washed them. I mean, it was like,
well, that's good.
Yeah. So anyway. So that happened, but there was a ton of kitchen stuff, like pots and pans and china and dishes and glassware. And I was like, oh, but I didn't. I don't need to bring, I'm in the year of, what is it? The Norwegian death cleaning or what is it? There's something called Norwegian. I have to look at it. There's something called Norwegian death cleaning. I swear to God, it's a thing.
Isn't this happy? Let me see. We've talked about estate sales, people dying, and now we have death cleaning.
Well,
tune in for some more fun next time.
Okay. So the first Google search was Norwegian death metal bands.
Now,
like Norwegian death cleaning. Norwegian death cleaning, or what does that say?
It's Norwegian.
It's Norwegian, is a mindful lifestyle of decluttering and organizing your home throughout your life rather than waiting until death.
Well, I think that's a good idea.
That's where I'm at right now. And so Robert was very nervous for me to walk across the street and bring a box or something and all that crap back home. But I didn't. And I am I have a word for 2026, but I am done buying all the crap.
Yes. Well, at our age, we should be getting rid of crap, not acquiring more crap.
Although you got a brand new baby in your kitchen.
Oh my God, yes. So during COVID, my husband decided to start cooking, which was lovely, except everything he makes somehow requires a specialized piece of kitchen equipment. So, I mean,
your kitchen is beautiful. In fact, they have a beautiful home with this huge open concept kitchen. And then I think when you also added on like a back kitchen.
Yes.
To the kitchen. Yeah.
It was because he kept buying these damn appliances. I don't have any room in my kitchen. So I said to him, if you keep buying, we need to put an extension because there's no room in here for any more of this crap. But he kept buying. So we eventually, during COVID, built it's called, he calls it a French pantry. There's no such thing as a French pantry. I don't know whether it's confused with the restaurant in California, the French law. I don't know where this phrase, but that's what he refers to it as.
Well, and it's great because so they have their kitchen and then they have this huge opening and then it's like this wall of cabinets all the way around and then a door outside, but then they have a table in the middle. Their wine stuff is over there, like your wine and your wine.
And we have 2 induction burners, which are very nice.
Yes. No. So, I mean, it is like we're ready to roll when it comes to entertaining. Yes. That's what that back kitchen, I mean, I would love it in a heartbeat. I would love that. And I would actually have brought some crap over from next door if I had a kitchen like that.
Well, when we first built it, we go to Mexico with some friends every year. My husband speaks Spanish. I don't. I'm hola and adios. So for Christmas,
adios. That's like a coffee mug.
So for Christmas, I thought, wouldn't this be nice? So I got in touch with a tile maker in Spain, and I wanted to say the house of 2 kitchens. But I got a little confused on the spelling of things. And the first one came back, the house of La Casa de, I can't see, I don't know. Anyway, it read the house of two casinos. Now, I've spent a lot of money getting this handmade little tile for it. So I had to get back in touch and say, no.
It was me, not you. It was me.
It was, I don't speak Spanish, but here's what I'm trying to. Anyway, it came. It was lovely. He loved it. I don't know whether we even saved that wrong sign. I would have found it.
Oh, God, I
smashed
hope you
it.
did,
I
because
don't know.
that literally would be the best thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But he's just looking at
When
the
you
house of two casinos.
When you're dead, I want that.
Well, if I can find it. If I have a Norwegian
Death cleaned our way out of it.
You may have it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
So anyway, he keeps buying these supplies. So if you've made rice is fairly easy to make. No, we've got a special machine to make the rice. Then he decided he wanted to make pasta. Well, we got a special machine to make pasta. And I think the only time he made pasta was to amuse the grandkids, because they could take the slicer thing, and we used the pasta thing as a babysitter. Turn it on, have it spit out dough, and let the kids slice it off. That
used the pasta machine as a babysitter.
That it amused them, and it kept them in one place. It wasn't it worked very well. So if you need a mechanical babysitter, you might go with the pasta maker. But
Who knew? I thought the bouncy thing was like the biggest deal in town.
Well, no, it can't be that. By baby, I don't mean babies. Let babies do this. No, but they were like 5 and 6 years. They sounded, it was like a Play-Doh, where they spit out and you take the little thing. Well, that was it.
Okay.
But anyway, so yes, we have every appliance known to man. And now he has gotten into, our latest addition is an
air fryer.
Ninja air fryer, which I couldn't even believe he bought it. Sat in the box for like a week on the counter. He didn't even open it.
Well, he deliberated this whole decision. Like, he was like deliberating trying to buy like gold bullion from Spain or something.
Yes,
it was a big deal. Well, I don't know, and should I? And
return. Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, he was very thoughtful about the process.
Not thoughtful about buying it, but once it arrived, then it became very thoughtful.
Yes.
So we get the Ninja. He finally opens it and he started cooking with it. And I have to say, it's probably his best purchase ever.
Yeah, no, it's like an aha moment, right?
Yes, the food, it really is exceptional. It's delicious. I'm big on like tater tots. Makes great tater tots. In the South, we just call them tots. Tots. But
because we're all Southern.
Yes.
We're not.
No. Yeah. Well, you can tell from the accent. Anyway, enough about my husband and his crazy.
Well, so here's the thing. I have an air fryer too. My bonus kids gave us that 1 year for Christmas. I use it all the time.
No, it is wonderful.
Best thing, you can make almost anything in them.
Yeah.
Literally. And so when we're at the wine shop, like our favorite place to be, we talk a lot about recipes, much to your dismay. Yeah. And food and cooking.
Wait, because I don't mind a recipe, but when you ask my husband, oh, what's in it, or how, he'll say, half a cup of sugar. He goes the whole, now he doesn't know where he leaves his phone or keys, but he can.
He's a photographic memory when it comes to the recipes.
Well, I say photographic, but he remembers the majority of the ingredients their proportions.
But see, I appreciate that, because if I'm going to talk to somebody about making, I don't know, whatever we talk about, we talk about a lot of stuff food wise. Yeah. And so, I like to know that, because there's a good chance that it'll somehow, like you said, I can't remember where I put my phone. I don't know whatever. And then he comes back and he'll be like, and I'll remember that crap.
I'm going to give you a tip. When you ask about a recipe from him, would you send it to me? And then we may have a lull in the conversation after that. But You're not glazing other people's eyes over. And then half a cup of this. And then you let it, oh my God, shoot me in the head.
It's awesome. I adore him. And I love his methodical,
Very
thoughtful way he talks about recipes. In fact, we're if you don't, well, no one knows us. As you would know.
Oh yeah.
We're a competitive group, which is kind of hysterical. And I think about this sometimes, but I digress. I think about this sometimes that, like, because we're 10 years apart, right? 11, 10, 12. Okay, 12 years
Almost
apart.
12.
12 years apart. And
I'm the younger one.
She is the younger one. I'm the old, because I don't use your snail slime.
Yep.
But I think about, like, our set of friends that we now have here.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, we would have been freaking hell on toast if we were all younger and hung out together. And you probably you all had your life before we got here. And then you had your life before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we've all kind of met later in life, which for me is such a damn treat. Like finding somebody that you really enjoy spending time with later in life. Like, that application process is typically closed. Like, I don't need any more friends. But we have so much freaking fun. And so we have started, I can't say the first name because neither of our husbands want us to talk about where exactly we live, but it is the blank.
Because you know why they don't want
Culinary
us
Society.
They're worried that fans are going to sit on our front lawn waiting to catch a glimpse of us.
Well, speaking of fans, we just need to get to 1,000 followers. So here's the begging part of our.
I thought that was on TikTok. Aren't we on YouTube? We beg.
This is going to be on TikTok too.
This is?
Yeah, all of it is.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. But isn't this too long for TikTok?
No, I'm going to cut pieces of it out.
Oh, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
But on TikTok, so, right now, we just launched our YouTube channel yesterday. I think we have, 26 followers?
26?
Followers of the YouTube channel.
That's not subscribers?
Subscribers. We have 26 subscribers of the YouTube channel. But for our TikTok, we only have, I think, 849. We lost one.
Maybe they died.
Died. Oh, God, that'd be sad. I was like, delete that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we lost 2. Now we're down to 848.
Oh, boy, we're dazzling the public.
Oh, but our thing has already gotten 53 views.
The one we just did?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back. We're popular again.
So our husbands don't want us to say where we live because, well, we don't want to rile up the fan base. Yeah. It's a true fact. Can you imagine? Oh, there go the TikTok influencers of blank, 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 North Carolina.
Yeah.
Said no one ever. But anyway, where was I going with that?
The Culinary Society.
Oh yeah. So the Culinary Society. Thank you. So we have this group of friends. There's 12 of us. And then there are people who join it a lot of people that are in our friend group are here part-time, kind of go back and forth. And so they'll join when they're here. But we have cooking competitions and it is cutthroat.
Oh yeah.
It is freaking cutthroat. I have competed. I'm always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I've never won. 2-time champion here. Bacon wrapped meatloaf.
Well, it's not wrapped, but it hasn't. So how this got started at the wine shop.
Which we're going to be going to later tonight.
A group of us were sitting around talking, and somebody said, "Oh, I make the best meatloaf." So I said, "Oh, well, I make great meatloaf." Somebody else says, "Oh," I said, "Okay, let's have a cook-off." So it was just really the 4 of us at that point and spouses, and so we did the cook-off. I won. We have a friend.
Bacon Gate. It was Bacon Gate because we have bacon on meatloaf.
Yes. So we have a friend who is a Republican. And at the contest, after I won, he said, "Well, you stole the contest." I said, "What?" You put bacon on. Who doesn't like bacon? I'm like, "What the hell?" I said, "You could have put bacon on yours if you knew everybody liked bacon."
This was before our time.
Yes, he was convinced that somehow I stole the election. I stole, and if you win, you get a lovely little $7 plastic trophy.
Shout out to where do you get the trophies?
Johnny O's.
Johnny O's.
In Aberdeen.
Somewhere in North Carolina.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what started this. And it was a fun evening. And so people said, oh, okay, well, let's pick something else for the next one. So we've done chicken piccata. We've done summer
Lasagna,
soups, lasagna,
summer soup, meatballs,
Anyway,
quiche.
Yep.
In fact, we have one
cheesecake,
and we have one coming up. Oh, steak sauce.
Yep. And it's all the rage in town. Everybody wants
a ticket to the show.
Yes.
And there is no show.
No.
I bring a Snicker snacker.
And it's just, we drink, we taste stuff, we drink. The judges, we have judges. We've become very official. And then they choose the winner. And then we drink some more till we go home. The end. That's
our culinary society.
Yes.
Although I will say that, so the people who cook in this, and I am not a great cook, but I like to cook. And so I've always had that whole Midwest Iowa, I'll try again, which has never paid off. Although I'm trying again on the 17th, which is
this is true.
Hot soup competition.
Yeah.
But we have one person, specifically a friend of ours, who has won 3 times.
Yeah. Every time she enters,
she wins. So we've kind of banned her from competing, and made her sad. But then she's still a part of the culinary society.
And she can cook. She just
can't compete.
She enjoys cooking, and she's a good cook.
And she's a good cook. And then we had 2 new people join, Steve and Patricia, and Patricia can cook the hell out of anything. And she made this summer soup, cold avocado pea summer soup with like creme fraiche, and it had like little chives on it and creme fraiche.
Okay, if you want the recipe, write her, we'll send it. We're not going through the whole damn thing.
See, exactly.
Otherwise, I'm going out for a cigarette, and you can tell them all about it. No, oh God.
But see, this is why I appreciate your husband so much, because I like to know all those details, but you don't. So anyway, it
had a lot of good stuff, and it tasted good. It won.
Yeah.
The end.
And it won. And this last,
you're dead.
And you're dead. And then all your crap is going to be bought by strangers who sit on your yard in a lawn chair 2 hours ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's going to be good. Well, and so the last one we had was right before Christmas. It wasn't really a cooking competition. It was just a get together. But we're a damn hoot when we get together. And
God, that wasn't a hoot. That was 20-year-olds couldn't have been more out of control. We had 78-year-old women twerking a vision. I think people thought that I have a bladder infection because it was at my house. I'm watching what's going on. And I keep saying, I have to go to the bathroom. Really, I'm going into the room, only room in the house I can smoke, because I was like trying to reground myself and say, you haven't lost complete control. Just go back out there and see what happened. Well, anyway.
Oh, it was so much fun.
It was something.
It was hysterical. And you think, to your point,
Yeah, we had one woman who kept yelling at Alexa using a male's voice. I kept saying,
Alexa, stop playing Christmas music.
It was like, why are you doing it in a male's voice?
You sound like you're an old man.
Oh, God, it was. Anyway, everybody had fun. But it was something.
Alexa, play rap music that sounds like Christmas music. It was hysterical.
Oh, anyway.
And I brought a Snicker snacker. Yes. I have never won a cooking competition, but I am well known for my one thing. That's the Snicker snacker. So a Snicker snacker is a charcuterie tray, which kind of fits because I help a friend out at her gourmet cheese shop. And so I actually have it kind of dialed in really well.
I eat cheese. That's my relationship with cheese. Eat it. I don't care if it looks pretty. It doesn't look pretty. I like the cheese. I eat the cheese.
The cheese. This is coming from a 2-time culinary society winner.
Well, my husband also, he's very competitive. He's never won.
No, Richard and I are the 2 people that have.
So he's now going for the Lifetime Achievement Award in cooking because he's not winning anything.
Well, you never know. I mean, he's going to compete.
Used his name. Oh, shit. That's okay.
Yeah.
You didn't hear that.
I was going to say, and no one is going to know. No one watches this anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
Well, this is true.
Actually, speaking of that, but we digress. We talked about this last night at the wine shop, which literally we are there almost every night.
We are there every night. Well, unless we're out of town.
And if somebody doesn't show up.
And it's not that we don't have a lovely social life, but apparently we don't.
It's more than just social. It's like community.
Yeah, well,
and then connection.
Yes.
Right? And I feel like, when you guys get old and you have to go to the old folks' home, Robert and I are on tap to pick you up on Sundays to take all your biscuits down to the wine shop.
No, we're good. The place we've chosen has a minivan or something. And I believe I can just say 4:45, you need to be at the front door. Get me to the wine shop. I'll call you when I'm ready to come home. I think that's a service they have.
I feel like that should be a service that any senior living community should have, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I've worked with over 200 of them, so
Yeah.
it
should be. A wine shop run.
A wine shop run. And this wine
just
shop.
do a loop.
Just
you could just keep picking up more people.
And it's like the resort bus.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, look at this, all the drugs from the wine shop circling the town.
Yes, that would be perfect.
But the nice thing about a little shop like that is that, first of all, she has a ton of great wine from all over the world, which is kind of cool.
Yes.
And her focus is on more kind of local, small producers, sustainable, and that's fun. But it's like kind of the heartbeat. Like you kind of figure out, like if somebody doesn't show up and I don't know that they're traveling or other people are traveling, like we're all on, like, do we need to do a welfare check? Do we need to go over there? Do we need to make sure somebody's okay? And that, to me, as you age,
well, you have a group that cares about you.
You have a group that cares about you.
Yeah.
Which for me,
your kids care about you, but they don't live here. Mine do.
Well, mine care about me too, I think.
Well,
I think they do.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. Oh, God, I hope my children, oh, no, they adore me, and I know they all adore me.
They should adore you.
There we go.
Because you're fantastic. And my kids, I love my kids, and they love me too.
There you go.
But it is nice to have that social connection. Every now and then, does it feel a little bit like Groundhog's Day?
Yes.
A little bit.
But then we go to Augie's.
Yep, and then we mix it. And now you've just told where we live.
Oh, no.
We don't.
Oh, they're going to know. Anyway, we do sometimes throw different places in, but even when we throw those in, we end up back at the wine shop.
And that's just how it is. And maybe we could have Mary be our first sponsor of an episode, and then we could do it live from the wine shop.
Oh, okay. What do you mean sponsor? She's going to pay us?
Well, yeah, because we're going to be talking about her store. Oh. We're doing it anyway for free. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, why would she pay us? We've done everything but name the store.
And the 26 people who watch this all know where it is because they're all there all the time anyway.
Well, this is true. We need to broaden our audience a little bit.
We probably do. But there's that whole piece of just knowing your community and that you have a community that for me feels incredibly blessed. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
Knowing that somebody cares.
Well,
like I was freaked out completely. You were out in Africa and you were in your damn hot air balloon. And I was like, oh my God.
Jeez.
And they're traveling now coming up too. And I have.
Yeah, we're going to all the hot spots on somebody's list. Panama Canal, Mexico. Luckily, I've checked off South America and Greenland, so we won't be there. But anyway, although we do tend to visit countries and all of a sudden something happens later.
Yeah,
but anyway, again, we digress.
But yeah, so they're gone. And I, as her personal assistant, which is a full-time job, I always like to know when they're gone because then I don't worry.
I had lunch with a friend today who saw this thing.
Hey, it's Marty. Carla's not here because I'm in my office and I screwed up our past thing by trying to edit it. So the ending never happened. But anyway, we're going to get better at that. I'm going to get better at understanding how to use Riverside and do the editing. But killer of an ending, not to keep anybody in suspense. But after we got done recording, we actually went to the wine shop. So stick around. Next week, we have some super fun stuff to talk about, and we appreciate you coming along for the ride. Have a great day.